telling all your friends. The party never ends. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show. I'm gonna get my sticks. The mic is live and clear for you and all to hear. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. It is the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. The legendary Governor's Comedy Club. That's right here in Governor's in Levittown on govsradio.com. Govsradio.com. You can see us on our website. You can see us on Facebook. You can see us on our YouTube. You can see us. What's wrong?
I'm trying to get like the leg on the bottom of the chair. There's like 3 legs, and I like to have like the 2 of them in front.
There's 5 legs.
Are there really 5? Oh wow, there's 5. Okay, so I like 2 out of the 5 to be directly in front because I'm so short. My feet like barely reach the ground, so I can like put my feet on the legs. Apparently, legs are now important to me, huh?
It all comes back to the leg fetish. Hey!
See what I did there?
It's June
16th.
It is June 16th. You can find govsradio.com shows on an app called Boxcast, which you will find on your smart TVs and your smart devices. You download the Boxcast app, and you can see all your favorite govsradio.com shows. That's right, baby. As our friend Dr. Ken Pichelle says, we on TV! As Sallie lowers the volume on her
I only
headphones.
lower it for that one, like, 3 seconds.
Even that's loud when I say we on TV?
Sometimes, yeah. Well, all the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning, all you fellow knockers. Greg DiFilippo, Jessica Sorrell. Hello, Jessica. Jack Scala, Felix, Lou Pratt, Jeff Bosey. And I saw Derek's name somewhere. I saw Joan. There's a bunch of you watching who I can't see. Lou Pratt's. Hope everybody's doing well today.
We don't see Joe Stas, but because he's in Facebook jail.
I actually saw his name.
Oh, did he?
So
How'd you?
I don't know what he did.
I know that he might be on Felix's show
Excuse
on
me?
Thursday.
Oh, I didn't know where you were going with that.
Oh.
All right, you ready?
So I talked with Felix yesterday, and he said, hey, I'm going to have Joe Stas on my show. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. He's like, yeah, he's a chef. I'm like, what? I'm like, back the fuck up. He's not, like, is it me or does Joe Stas have all of his meals made for him by his mother-in-law?
Yes.
Okay, so how is he a chef when he makes this poor woman who lives a couple of doors down from him that he takes a golf cart to go visit and get fed? You notice I do all this stuff while Joe can't, like, write.
I have a feeling you're going to be hearing from Joe. But there's another Joe to talk about today.
Uh-oh.
Why don't I hear it? Do you hear it?
No. Do you have your...
Maybe I should hit play.
Maybe you should hit play. Long intro.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Joe, not Joe Stas. Joe Carletto celebrates a birthday today. A very, very, very happy birthday to Joe Carletto, who is here at Governor's Comedy Club. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, that just went.
Oh. Joe, hope you enjoy your birthday, pal. Hope it's a great day. Hope you get to celebrate on this beautiful day. We have beautiful weather here on Long Island today. So, Joe, enjoy your birthday. All the best to a super, super guy. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to see who this is. I don't recognize the number.
Hi, this is Ann with the warranty department.
Oh.
Our records show that your vehicle warranty has expired or is about to expire. This is your final...
Thank you, Ann, for letting me know. That was nice of her. Douglas King is watching. Gina Conjemi Coffin is watching. Michael Horn is watching. Hi, Mike Horn. A chef never refuses food, says Felix.
I don't know. I think at some point you should say to your mother-in-law, why don't I pick you up in the golf cart, bring you to my house, and I'll make you a meal if you were a chef.
I'm sure he's done that once or twice in his lifetime, even though he's getting 1 million meals from her. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to let you know, as always, the Governor's Comedy Club, all 3 Governor's Comedy Clubs will be open as soon as the government allows them to, and they're going to be ready to rock and roll the very second they're told, hey, go ahead and open up. And there you go.
Oh, here we go.
All right, I'll get back to the announcements after Sallie gets yelled at by Joe. Go ahead, yell at her.
How could you not recognize my number?
He did.
That's why I said Sally's going to get yelled
He
at.
said, Sallie, put the phone on. You're about to get yelled at by Joe.
And I'll answer your question. I was a chef for 37 years.
Were you really? Don't you think you should have led with that? Yeah. When Felix was telling me yesterday, I'm like, no, he isn't. I'm like, he probably goes for like cereal at his mother-in-law's house. There's no way he's a chef.
No, I was a chef for 37 years, actually. In Manhattan, all over the place.
Oh,
you name
wow.
it, I was there.
That's cool.
And you're on Felix's show this Thursday?
Yeah.
Now, it'll be live, or did you do it already?
I think they taped it.
No, we didn't do it yet. We're going to do it tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay. So what do you think? Do you think there's going to be like, well, Felix, when I make this, when I worked at this place, and then Felix is going to try to top you? Oh, yeah, Joe, when I worked at this place, and you guys will be comparing and having like a cook-off?
Well, I'm just going to make a dish tomorrow. I'm going to make a dish. It's going to be
Well, that'll
I
be
won't
after
give it
the
away
show.
now.
But
Well, I'm going to respect.
secret
I have to
dish?
respect my elders.
nice. Good answer.
What dish are you making?
What I'm making tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. With on Felix's
okay.
show.
It's actually shrimp taco.
Oh, nice. I love shrimp tacos.
Yeah. It's a very easy dish to make, and it's delicious.
I'm actually. I always get surprised when Felix does these shows, remotely on a Zoom because he can't eat what they're making him.
Oh, he must be so frustrated.
And that's his whole plan. That's the reason he has the show in the first place, so you get the free food.
Yeah.
So do you have to send him the food after you make it?
No, not really. But the funny thing is, while I was a chef for 37 years, I have a peanut allergy.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and I used to cook with all the peanut oil and all that, and almonds, you name it.
What does it do to you? The peanut.
It actually, I break out and my face turns red like cherry pepper.
Did it happen when you were older, or it happened when you were a kid?
When I was younger, my family actually tortured me with peanut butter, putting it in my nose.
What?
Yeah, they're crazy. I got a crazy family.
You should just stay with your wife and your mother-in-law.
No,
That's
no.
Crazy.
He brought it up. Explain this. What peanut butter in your nose? Why? Like
Yes,
a punishment?
because I never wanted to eat peanut butter. So my uncle, my aunts, my mother actually too.
Yeah.
They put peanut butter on my nose, and I never liked it from that day on. And I was like, "You people are fucking crazy out there."
All right, wait a minute. I'm still confused here. So you didn't like peanut butter. So they said, well,
Right.
you better like it, and they just put it in your nose. Did I really hit you?
He actually made contact.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't want to eat peanut butter now either.
So,
And I never liked it ever since that day.
but their goal was to make you like it. So they put it in your nose?
Yep.
Did you
Can
say,
you
Ma,
imagine that?
see, Ma, I don't like tits either. I don't understand this. I don't. What? So all right. So you don't like something. Let me put it in your nose. That'll make you like it when it's mixed with snot.
Well, when I was younger, now they can't do that to me because I'm 6'4", 375 pounds.
I don't care.
I know
how
what they're
old,
gonna do.
I don't care how old or big you are. I don't understand what the point of this is. I don't care if you're 5 pounds. What's the point of sticking something in your
You know
nose?
what the
I thought you
point
were
was?
gonna hit me
No.
I don't know. I have a crazy family. I'm telling you.
I mean, what? Of course you're not going to like it after that.
I think that was their intentions.
All right, so a lot of little kids don't like vegetables. So did your parents stick broccoli in your nose?
No. I like broccoli.
Well, yeah, because it was never in your nose.
So now do you cook
Exactly.
Now do you cook without peanut oil, like you know what to do and stuff, and you don't like?
No, actually, I when I was working, I had somebody else like do the tasting for me
Oh, really?
and all that. Yeah.
Like a king.
Well, yeah, it was like my what you call the preppers that they call them. I had him
fluffer.
test
You had
it
a
out,
fluffer.
and the other chef. But I made through it. For 37 years I was doing it, so
Wow,
I
that's a long
did pretty
time.
good.
And did you ever
Yeah.
cross paths with Felix at all, or you didn't? know
No.
anything?
I seen him on. I just met him on. With you guys on this
Right.
show.
Oh, okay. All right, very nice. So,
Yeah.
we look forward to seeing that on Thursday.
You got it.
Good. Yeah, have a good taping tomorrow, Joe. Thanks for the call as always.
You're welcome. Take care,
All right,
guys.
see you,
Thanks,
buddy.
Joe.
Bye-bye. Joe Staz with peanut butter up his nose. I have never heard of such a thing in my life.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you know the phone call that I got? It was
No.
from the school, so I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, the school, your son's school just called you?
Yeah.
I didn't see your phone was ringing.
They said...
Oh, my phone rang. My phone rang too.
Oh, really?
I don't recognize the number.
I got a call from Kevin's school.
Yeah, what did he
It's-
do now?
It's his social studies teacher.
Yeah. He's in trouble.
And he said, I wanted to give you a call because I'm actually reaching out directly to the parents
Uh-oh.
of students who went above and beyond this year. And he really,
Well, that's
under
not,
really challenging circumstances,
can't beat him up for that.
Kevin was one of them. And I just wanted to recognize the effort that he put forth this year and the fact that he consistently came to my Google Needs.
What?
and
He consistently what?
came to her Google Needs. I'm just reading. I'm like, you know how...
Sounds like Kevin and his teacher have been watching porn together. That's what that
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know. Should I
Google,
report her?
my Google needs.
Yeah, you don't have sex with 15-year-olds.
I have some Google needs. Bow, chicka, bow,
She
bow.
wants everyone to know how proud she is of him, and he deserves recognition and to have a great summer and to stay healthy. That's nice. Yay.
Congratulations,
Now I just
Kevin.
have to remember to tell Kevin. Kevin, by the way, 4 months ago, your teacher said something nice about you. I forgot.
Nerd.
Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, so I think he's done with school like tomorrow.
Yeah, I think he is done with school tomorrow.
Who knows? Like he finished he got a notice saying all the testing was done last week,
Yay.
but we still have extra things this week. So he's still like getting up in the morning and
Yeah, those
Zooming.
are called the 3 days you don't go to school because you're done.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like in school, I guess it's like the week everyone watches movies or something, but they're still,
Yep.
you know,
We all went through that.
yeah. So
So to finish up the announcements, Gov's Radio, Governor's Comedy Clubs will be open as soon as they're allowed to. They've worked very hard in putting up safety measures, and they're going to be all prepared and ready to rock and roll as soon as they're allowed to. And it's going to be great. So stay tuned for announcements on when they're going to be open. And, of course, we support all businesses that stayed open throughout this crazy time. And we'd like to acknowledge them, like All Music in Plainview, 516-433-6969. They're doing curbside delivery by appointment. So give them a buzz at All Music in Plainview. And don't forget One With Life Organic Tequila, OWL, Owl. One With Life Organic Tequila. They're a Long Island-based company that makes great tequila. They're delivering. So give them a shot. And, of course, the Roslyn Social in Roslyn. They're actually open. They have a rooftop lounge, so you can go there and enjoy a meal. They're also doing curbside pickup. 1363 Old Northern Boulevard, 516-801-4963. 516-801-4963. The Roslyn Social.
so what's going on?
What's going on, huh?
I'm trying
What
to say-
is going
Oh,
on? All right.
yeah.
What?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got No. My stuff is not time sensitive. I can always do it
Oh, yeah, mine isn't
Thursday
either.
or something. Don't forget, let me just quickly, don't forget at 11:30, Ken Pichelle will be up there and probably Gina on the phone for Tuesday Trivia. Trivia Tuesday. Tuesday Trivia.
Good.
Go ahead.
Let's see. So the Oscars I read are going to be moved to April.
Oscar the Grouch is moving in April?
Big Bird.
What?
No.
The Oscars are moving to April.
Yeah, I guess they used to be
What, in
like
February?
Yeah, like January, February, and now they're going to move to April. But they're saying it's because of like safety for COVID. But I was thinking, like, what movies have we seen? We haven't seen like any movies to
Well,
judge.
I thought they were.
Oh yeah.
I thought they were talking about possibly moving, allowing Netflix movies to be a part of the Oscars.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, but have they released many on Netflix lately?
What do you mean? There's movies released on Netflix all the time.
Like what? Like what big ones? Like they all seem to be postponed. Like for example, Black Widow was supposed to come out May 1st, and now where is that?
Black Widow? What was that? Oh, Black Widow, the Marvel thing. Oh, did that got pushed back?
Yeah,
oh, they're
like-
waiting for the theaters on that one?
I don't know. Like when COVID happened, it was scheduled. It was one of the first movies that they said, a couple of months from now, we said we were going to release it on May 1st. We're going to postpone it. So I don't know. I just haven't heard anything about it. Maybe other people have.
Well, but like you said, that gives it more time.
Yeah.
So maybe there are movies coming.
Yeah. So like I guess are some movies waiting for to be in the theater, and are those going to be able to be judged,
Or they're just
are
waiting
they-
to come onto Netflix?
Yeah, are they just going on Netflix?
Yeah, I don't know. And then, but maybe they need this time to find a host, damn it. Remember?
We were watching Ricky Gervais, like the
gold-
compilation of
The compilation?
how do you say it?
It's compilation.
Compilation, not compilation.
Compilation. I got it. Oh, I feel sick. I think I got compilation.
All right,
What the hell?
not compilation.
No, it's not compilation. Compilation.
Yeah.
Compilation.
Compilation.
You're saying it like you were forced to say it
Compilation.
fast.
Like a sneeze. It's like, compilation.
Just like that.
Of Ricky Gervais doing the Golden Globes, like all the times that he was hosting. It was funny.
Oh, he was great doing that. Frank Spazzato was watching. Hi, Frank. Don Sill is watching. Don Sill, I was cracking up the other night with your Amish questions. The this or that Amish questions, and then the whole the dance section, the dance clip that you were in.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Radford is watching. Bruno is watching. And my mother is here.
Oh.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais, and then when he makes fun of Mel Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Like, I almost said poor Mel Gibson. Like, no.
Nah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm surprised they still have him on.
What was that? Your phone is doing all sorts of crazy things today.
Yeah.
All right, well, Andy Plajanos is here. All right. I'm outraged.
You are?
Yes, I'm very mad. I didn't even tell you about this yet as we had our morning meeting as to what to discuss today.
You can't be outraged because, I don't know, gay and lesbians have full rights now.
Eric Shevlin is safe. He can't get fired from selling wine.
From any job that he has. Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you with that and just jump into that, but I kind of thought I thought gay and lesbians, who fires people for being gay? I thought that law was taken care of already.
I actually thought the same thing.
Was it taken care of and then and it got disputed and had to be brought back in? Because I thought a couple of years ago it was already stupid.
Do you ever notice on these comments how Felix has his own conversations?
What's he talking about?
Is Kevin's mother's hot? Is Kevin's teacher hot? And then he says something about
Kevin's mother's hot. Oh yeah. Yes, she is.
She's got great boobies. And then he's like, my brother Tony. Like what is he even talking about? He probably what? Sometimes big words create complication. Jeff Posey. What the hell? Oh yeah, I didn't know. I thought discrimination was for whatever reason was already.
I honestly didn't.
So I didn't know what this was all about.
I thought that was done already. So anyway, congratulations for people who don't have to risk being fired for being gay. It's crazy. I mean, it's ridiculous to be all happy. They should have that already.
So they were fired for being happy.
Yeah, no happiness.
That form of the word
Maybe
gay.
that's what it was.
Right.
Maybe that's what it was.
Right. You can't.
Because if you're in a workplace and you're not happy, they don't want to work with you.
No, they were saying that you were fired for being happy.
So everyone else, heterosexuals, should be all fired because they're not happy. They're not gay.
This is getting very complicated. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just didn't stay with it.
No, I don't think many people did.
Everyone else did. Okay, so you're outraged.
Well, not anymore because Joe DeJesu was watching. Joe DeJesu, super, super, super job last night on Jam doing old George Harrison songs. Although, I was a little confused about one thing.
What?
What's with Joe's hair?
He hasn't gotten a haircut yet.
Oh, is that what that is?
I don't know.
It was all just was he trying to look like a Beatle? I mean, he just had this, I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, maybe he was. He kind of had Beatle look about it.
That's a little weird. But he sounded good. He's a great guitar player, great singer.
Yeah.
He's very, actually, because he puts out his original music and he sings. I think he gets I think his guitar playing is a little underrated. I think he's a very good guitar player.
It's funny you say that because I don't know whether sometimes Joe just when he's here and he just plays, I don't really see all that he's doing. I'm working here and stuff like that. And then when I watch his show on Zoom, I think he's been maybe
on Facebook.
Yeah, I think he's been a little further back. But last night I was watching. I think we just had a clear view of him playing, and he's so good.
Felix says Tony K and I went to high school together, and he's watching. All right, hello Tony K. Good to see you. All right, so
Felix is high today.
Yeah, were you with him?
No.
Oh.
That's why I'm mad.
All right, so Joe DeJesu will actually find interest in this. Why I'm outraged? It's because it's actually Beatle related.
Uh-oh.
It's Beatles related.
Uh-oh.
Penny Lane.
Denny Lane?
Penny Lane.
Oh, sorry.
You like that song? I didn't ask you to sing.
That one? do 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 do. I just want to make sure that you're really outraged when you do this.
Stop. You're giving me compilation when you sing. Strawberry Fields Forever. You like that song?
Do that song.
I will not.
Yes. Strawberry Fields Forever.
All right, now you're good.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Okay. The phone is ringing. Oh, it's line 1, so it's going to be Google or a credit card or something.
Yeah.
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show.
I want to play I already learned something today.
What'd you just say?
Yeah,
Can we play I learned something today?
Oh, you want to play I Learned Something Today. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And I can't wait till Christmas to send fucking Joe Stas a box of peanut brittle so he could fucking puff up like a Oompa. That would make Christmas. Hey, Joe, how's that peanut brittle? Oh, I'll be in quarantine for about 3 months. I'm a fat Oompa.
Why do you want to do that to Joe? What did he ever do to you?
Why would you be
Because
so upset?
now Joe Stas is taking over, and he's going to have a show soon, too. We're going to have too many people getting shows, Tony, Frank, whatever your name is.
I don't I don't know where you get like you did that last week too when you called in. You said something about people getting shows. I don't even know what you're talking
Quarantine Life with Joe Stas.
about. Oh,
I can't
Quarantine
wait.
Life. Well, we were actually talking yesterday. We're thinking it might be almost time for that show to end. People are starting to go back to work.
Good. I'm going to cancel mine tomorrow. Look at that. We'll end it tomorrow. How's that?
There you go. I did.
Is that all right with you, Sallie?
I did, however, send Graz an email about this yesterday, but I guess he didn't get it.
About Quarantine Life?
Yeah.
What about it?
Just
about it coming to an end.
Just saying that, like the best thing in the world that I could ever hear is that someone can't do a quarantine life because they got called into work. Like, don't feel bad about it. Like, that's the only reason we were doing quarantine life is to keep ourselves entertained and give people something to do. And now that they're going back to work, it's a great thing that it gets canceled.
That's true.
Well, I did a 14-hour. I'm doing a 14-hour day today and not tomorrow. So if I call it, is sleeping considered a quarantine life?
Absolutely.
An excuse?
Sure, absolutely, that's fine.
Okay, I will give your wife $5 if she just goes Facebook Live at 2:00 for Quarantine Life and just puts the phone on you and we can watch you
And
snore.
we could watch you sleep.
With the fucking dog next to me with his ass up in the air. The dog. Last
That's
night I went
that's
to-
your private life. What you do during that time is totally up to you. I don't need to see that.
We don't, can't unsee that.
You know,
I know
must
where
be
you're putting the
entertained.
peanut brittle.
Listen, all I can tell you, I'm not putting the peanut. Everybody on Limo Talk says I put the peanut brittle on my penis for my dog Cooper. It doesn't happen. Okay, that's not nice.
You brought it up.
I did. All right, listen, I'm going to let you go now, but remember, peanut brittle for Joe Stas.
Did you get a new date yet or what?
Yeah, I don't know. We've already got. Supposedly, Joe Stas sent us a $200 check that's mailed out to governors.
Which
So
I have
that's
not I have not seen that yet here.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen it either, Tony. You know, it might not really exist. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? He might just be sending. He might just be telling us he's sending the 200 to fucking go on Felix COVID-19 show tomorrow. You know what I mean?
I hear you. These
No,
chefs,
but-
they're a strange bunch. These chefs, I worry about them.
Do you know that Felix called me? Oh, I spoke to Felix on the Facebook, and he goes, "I want to really thank you for nominating me to make a snack." I said, "Yeah, you can make a tiramisu for 50 people." And he goes, "Oh, by the way, throw in $10 too." I'm like, "Thank you, Felix. That's very nice of you."
That is very nice of them.
So we're up to about $1,000 already.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Oh,
Seriously?
that's great. Cool.
Yeah, we're up to about $1,000 already. Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice.
So those are pledges that those are people said, "I'm giving you the money, not collecting it." Like a guy like Bozy and Raider, fucking. That's going to be hard. You know what I mean?
I think you have a better chance of getting one of Bozy's children than getting $1,000 from him.
No, I heard he's pretty. Raider and Bozy are all right. I got to worry about Shevlin. He owes me $10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he'll get you some wine. He's going to give you.
Although
some
now
free
that he's
wine.
not going to be fired for being gay from his job, he'll have money.
That's true. So he
Yeah.
might, as a celebration. Oh, you know what? When he drinks, he gets very generous with his
Oh yeah,
money
call
when
him
he's
late
drunk.
at night.
So yeah,
Really?
So
Yeah.
now that he's selling wine, he's going to get drunk, And then you could probably hit him up. You could probably even get double out of him. Get $20 out of him.
Call him between like 9:45 and 10 p.m. at night.
Yeah, he's.
We got $20 out of Dr. Ken Pichelle. Check that shit out.
No, that I believe because he's a very giving, kind man. See, that doesn't surprise me at all.
That doesn't surprise me either. I'm just really happy with the response. It's been pretty good.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting for the threesome domestic disturbance. Either Keegan, Saliani, or Okerson to throw a fucking $10 bill in the pot. I haven't heard from them yet.
It'll take them 3 years, just after fighting over how much to give. It takes, they fight for 3 years before they make a decision. So that,
I'll take a 5 from fucking Carla. You know what I mean?
So Larry just said he wants to add 50.
It's about time, fucking Larry. I've been waiting for you to tell me how much you're sending me. I'm putting you in for 50. Carletto gave me 100, Somali.
Nice. Oh, wish Joe happy birthday. It's Joe Carletto. It's his birthday today.
Oh, let's sing for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Joe Carletto. Happy birthday to you.
Very
I
nice.
love you.
You just ruined the man's birthday. That was unbelievable.
He's like fucking throwing up in the bathroom.
That was very nice.
That was a little sexy, actually.
Yeah.
I
I was
I
thinking
felt
like
good about
Marilyn
that.
Monroe. Like
I'm going to let you go to trivia, and I hope that Ken Pichelle and Gina win the day.
Hey, well, yeah.
Any more money? Anybody else want to give me money? Anybody else want to give me 50? Anybody? Can we get 50 out of James? Let's see if we can get 50 out of James, too. It'll be a home run.
Good luck with that.
Let me go before I don't have a show Thursday.
All right.
Later.
Good luck. See ya.
bye.
Limo Talk with Graz, Thursday
See,
nights.
this is the day, and this will be what happens. 10 minutes from now, he'll call back because it went really well. He'll call back 10 minutes from now and get himself fired. He just won't be able not to. So let's just.
Yeah, he's very much like Costanza. Remember Costanza when he went to the movie theater and he yelled out, "Oh, that's gotta hurt," and the whole theater started to laugh, and then he had to go back to have that moment again.
Yeah.
And then when he did, he got no reaction. People got mad at him.
People were mad at him. Yeah.
All right, now the problem is, Danielle Asher's watching. Hi, Danielle. Adam Snare is watching. Hello, guys. I thought about that too, Jeff.
What?
Jeff Bosch as well. That was a senior moment with Graz when he said that he talked to Felix on the Facebook.
Yeah.
The Facebook. Yeah, I thought that.
And then he couldn't remember your name.
I thought about that too. All right, so Gina Conjemi Coffin, I don't know if she was watching, so I don't know if she's joining us today. I hold in my hand today's Tuesday trivia, but I have some bad news.
None of them are multiple choice.
I have worse news than that.
Oh, man.
Dr. Ken Pichelle has canceled.
Ken's out.
Ken's out today.
Well, again, if you get called into work, it's a good thing.
True. All right, Andy Plajanos just commented. Andy, can Sallie get you on the video screen here? You want to do the trivia with us, Andy? And then Gina, I don't know if Gina's calling in to do the trivia.
I'll just call him.
Graz is kissing butt, says Felix. There are dogs howling in my neighborhood after hearing Graz sing. Joe Stas sent out a check on Saturday for $200. All right, yeah, I'll talk about that real quick as you're trying to figure that out.
Okay.
Graz, Limo Talk, and Mike O'Toole from The Wirt, they have they're put together a food-a-thon where they're collecting money that will go to some comedians who are down on their luck during this crazy time since they haven't been able to perform and make a living. They're also taking food donations for a local food pantry in a town called Farmingdale. If you're not from around here, Farmingdale's about 2 towns over east, 5-10 minute drive. Oh, all right, here's Gina. So they're collecting. They were going to do a live broadcast here, but they've had to move the date. They're going to do it sometime in July. We haven't figured out that date yet, but it's coming.
This is unexpected.
Oh, you called them without even permission?
Yeah, it's Andy. Andy's like the kind of guy that you're like, oh my God, my tire just blew out.
All right,
Help
well-
me and save me.
All right, Gina, hang on 2 seconds. All right, so tell him why you're calling then.
My
Apparently
hair's
you
all
missed it.
jacked.
To do
Whoa,
trivia.
what the hell is that? Wow.
No, I didn't hear anything. I was watching the show, and then suddenly my phone rang, and I'm like, "Who the? Oh, Sallie."
Well, we were about to do our Tuesday trivia, and Dr. Ken Pichelle canceled.
Okay.
So we thought to ourselves that you would be a good guy to do the Tuesday trivia with.
I'll try my best.
All right, cool. So we won't keep you. What happened? Oh, all right. Hang on, Gina.
No, one of my
You there?
one of my daughters is sitting here on Google Maps, and the other one is listening to radio doing Legos. So
Listening to
I'm
radio
good to
doing Legos. All right. Well, we won't keep
yeah,
you, we
very
won't keep you
80s
long.
thing.
Yeah, and if you have to run, you have to run.
All right, and we have Gina Conjemi-Coffin on the phone, so Andy won't be able to hear Gina.
Hey.
Gina will be able to hear Andy, but Andy won't be able to hear her. So, all right, so
Please
you're good?
tell Andy I said hello.
If I was you guys, I would have had Gina be the one that you could see.
I would agree, but Gina would not agree, and she would kick my ass.
And she'd just put sunglasses on and pretend that that's how she wears it around the house. And then we get all these letters saying, why is she wearing sunglasses in the bathroom?
And she says hello, by the way.
Hello, Gina.
All right, so you're good? You're going to play a little trivia with us?
Yeehaw.
Gina, you're good? You ready?
Andy's going to kick our asses.
Andy
Sally.
is definitely going to
Oh,
kick
yeah,
all of
but
our asses. He is a smart man.
No,
I don't-
not necessarily. I get a lot wrong. You guys give me way too much credit.
No, I don't think I've
seriously,
ever seen that.
No, I totally do. Mama Joan is
She gets a
really
lot
the
right.
one
Yeah.
Yeah.
who gets like all of them right. That's
Yeah.
not even
I got it.
not even close. She blows me out of the water.
Go ahead, Gina.
I got to say, I'm very, very excited about being on with Andy. Almost actually
Oh.
talking to Andy for the first time.
Gina said she's very excited when she's on you, she said.
No, talking to
Ooh.
you. She said talking to you.
To be
Yeah.
on with Andy on our show.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Apparently you two have never talked or met or anything? That's what she
We
just
met
said.
one time.
We
See-
met for 13 seconds.
she said you met for 13 seconds.
Well,
Wow,
you
it's
know,
usually
that's-
30, but
that's something.
13 seconds.
It felt like I keep thinking about it, so it feels like forever.
I want to know what's going on with the hair thing with Andy.
He's
Yeah.
a smoothie.
Well, I called him out of the blue, and the poor guy was just walking through his house, and so he
Yeah, Mike.
just thankfully answered the phone.
Yeah, Gina asked Andy, Gina asked what's with the hair. That was great just now. Put it back like that.
Oh, you like it like this?
Yeah, just go
Tintin, like
straight
Tintin.
up. Just go straight up. You like what's that Martin Short character?
Oh, yeah.
Ed Grimley.
Ed Grimley,
Yeah,
Tintin is
it's exactly like that.
my French.
That's perfect.
There we go.
That's great. I love that. Okay, all right, here we go. First question. I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these are very easy today.
Oh, thank goodness.
Some of them may not be. We'll see.
Wait, did Sally already ask, are there multiple choice?
Yes.
Because we can't move forward until she asks.
I already asked that.
I will make some of these questions
Because he
multiple
said I
choice.
have bad news, with Ken not, having to cancel. So I said, there are no multiple choice questions. He said, no worse than that.
Okay, I missed that. I was trying to call
Alexa,
it.
Then we got
longer?
Andy, so now it's better.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take the cookies out of the oven.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can go ahead
Go
and
get 'em.
question. I'll be able to hear you.
What kind of cookies did you make?
Chocolate chunk. My mom had got me these Dave's frozen cookies.
It's his favorite cookie.
Oh my god.
Oh man, they smell really good. I don't want them to burn.
Yeah, go,
but
go,
I-
go.
I
All right,
can
yeah,
hear
go ahead.
you.
Okay. All right, so here we go.
You just can't see me. I can hear you though.
Okay,
Okay,
that
go.
works. What is the first element on the periodic table?
Hydrogen.
He's right.
Andy says hydrogen. Sally agrees.
Yeah, he's totally right.
And Gina?
I'm going to go with hydrogen.
Yeah.
Alexa, stop.
Gina had no idea. She just heard the two other people say it, so she's going with it.
That's right.
Then-
So I'm just going with
then
that.
helium.
It's like cheating off the person sitting next to me, you know?
Exactly.
I used to be able to do the whole first row. Hydrogen, helium.
Okay, nerd. Moving on.
all right.
Here's a question I know
There's
Andy's going to get.
carbon in there and oxygen.
I know Andy's going to get this one. Let me see a cookie. Let me see a chocolate chunk.
No. Well, he doesn't want to wreck it now. It's got to sit for a minute. Don't wreck it for him.
No, what's up?
Okay.
Let me turn it up.
All right. All right. This next question, Andy, no doubt in my mind you're going to get this one. What is the name
Don't do that.
of the town in which the Flintstones live?
Bedrock.
Bedrock.
Yeah. Bedrock, yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. I knew it. This
Well,
is
Sally knew it.
Sally knew it. Yeah, but I knew you would know it.
Yeah, he would not say
Hey,
anything
I
nice
said
that I
Bedrock
got it.
also.
Yep. Gina knew it too. Everybody knew it. All right. This next question is kind of interesting. Which U.S. state has the longest cave system in the world?
Oh.
Longest
Oh, is
cave
it Missouri?
Gina says Missouri. Is that
Yes,
your
I
final
would
answer?
tend towards.
Gina, is that your
I
final
wanna
answer?
say-
No, it's not my final answer. I'm thinking.
All right.
I don't know.
Sally says she
Yeah,
doesn't know.
that's-
Sally, do you need multiple choice, or can you just
Yeah,
pick a
do
state?
multiple choice.
Do multiple choice.
I would actually.
I could just name any state.
Well, one of them.
I mean, if Missouri was wrong, don't put Missouri in
All
as
right.
a
Is it-
multiple choice.
Is it Missouri? Is it Kentucky? Is it Louisiana? Or is it New York?
I'm changing my
New York.
answer.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm changing my answer to Kentucky.
Gina and Sally are going with Kentucky.
I'm going to go with New York just to be different.
Okay. All right. Andy
Oh,
says New York.
look at
What?
Andy doing all the the nice little
Like,
things.
where do
Here
they
comes
do-
Jericho cookies?
Where do they do plunking? Remember that plunking?
Plunking?
What is
Spelunking. Spelunking.
Say it again.
Spelunking. It's
Spelunking.
cave diving.
It's not
It's cave
splunking.
diving.
It's splunking.
Spelunking.
Spelunking.
All right.
Spelunking.
Sally's making up words again.
I'm having a really rough day with words.
I tuned in just in time to hear your compilation complication. Your compilation complication.
Yeah. I
Wasn't
swear
that
I
a-
thought it was splunking. It's not splunking.
Wasn't that a conjunction junction? What's your function?
Yep. Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rocks. That's
Please,
I'm
don't bring up if how a bill becomes a bill, because right now he's very sad. He's in depression. He's with his therapist.
I'm just a Bill, a lonely old Bill, sitting at the bottom of Capitol Hill. Okay. Next question. What blood type qualifies as a universal donor?
Oh,
yeah.
I am rocking it,
Oh, sure.
except for being able to pronounce anything. There's that.
I'm surprised Sally didn't say, ah.
You can't be perfect, Sally. You can't be perfect.
Ooh, it's blood type ooh.
All right, next question. Got some sports questions coming your way here.
Ooh.
Babe Ruth.
Oh God.
Babe Ruth.
Baseball.
Right. What
Familiar with him?
What is his real first name? Is it
George.
George?
No.
Is it Robert? Is it Simon?
George.
Andy says George.
I'll even. You want his middle name too?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go with George. He seems very confident.
George Herman Ruth.
Sally?
Yep. I'm going with that. I'm going with Andy.
Gina's like, who the hell is Babe Ruth?
Yeah, I'll go with Andy.
You're going with Andy?
Babe Ruth is a candy bar.
Babe
right?
Ruth
That's
is
what
a
we're talking
candy bar,
about?
yes. What is the
The
real name
candy
of the
bar.
candy
Okay.
bar? All right, next question. Another baseball question.
Yeah, the real name of that candy bar is George's Rod. Wasn't very popular apparently. Put George's Rod in your mouth.
And his nuts.
Didn't work.
That's
It's
great.
nuts.
Got
But if you
plenty
were
of
Joe
nuts for
Stas,
everybody.
you would
Got
put it up
caramel
his nose.
nuts.
That's right. If you were Joe Stas, you would take Babe Ruth's nuts and put them in his nose. Okay.
Wow.
Next question. Who was the first baseball player to get paid $1 million in a season?
No idea. Got to take it away, Andy. Is
God, he
mul-
was a Yankee.
is
He
it-
was not a Yankee.
was
No,
he-
no, but no.
No,
Was he
he
ever
never
a
played.
Yankee?
He never played for the Yankees.
He didn't.
No.
I'm trying to think because I read an article years ago about free agency, and it was right around that time when they finally got the owners to accept free agency was the first time somebody got paid $1 million. That's
This will make you happy. What year was it?
All right. Well, yeah, I have to check my facts because what Andy's talking about would not match the player I have down.
So Tony found someone earlier than that. So
No, I found it later.
oh,
it's like no, because it happened really late. Like free agency didn't start until the 70s.
Oh,
like
okay.
The early 70s.
I thought
Like
I thought Joe
72?
DiMaggio. I thought Joe DiMaggio was the first free agent. No.
No, well,
okay.
See, they had different rules back then, but
Yeah.
the when it came to free agency, when somebody was already under contract, once that contract was over, to move to another team
Yeah.
Without being traded, like where they could freely move to another team,
Right.
didn't happen until the early 70s,
Oh, okay. This
early mid 70s.
Yeah, this player was at the height of his career in the late 70s.
Okay, so that would probably
Yeah.
make sense.
So right. Late
So
70s.
what, then I am going to guess it would be a cardinal, or not a cardinal, a part of the Big Red Machine.
Was it a White Sox?
A White Sox.
No, he would have been a Red. I think probably a Cincinnati Red is what I'm thinking. Would it be Pete Rose? This would be my guess.
Good guess.
Now,
No,
Johnny Bench.
That would have come up, like,
Johnny
with
Bench.
all the controversy. Like, you got the first $1 million, and then you had to screw up.
No, he screwed up years later.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Do you have a guess, Sally? And Gina, do you?
Is it an obvious guess? Like Babe Ruth, or you know what I mean?
no.
Like, is it like?
No.
So it's like some guy that just got lucky, like,
No,
Rusty
he was-
Staub that isn't in everyone's back pocket.
He's
name.
not in everyone's back pocket, but he was a known baseball player.
What year? Tell me what year it was.
Oh, look
give
at
you a
that!
cookie
Look at
for
that
the-
cookie! Oh my goodness! Oh,
Oh, wow.
sink your teeth into that hot,
Well,
soft cookie.
Someone said Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. All right.
Catfish Hunter.
Catfish Hunter.
Simon. That's the last question.
Yeah. Gina, any guesses on a baseball player?
No clue.
What team was it on and what year?
I will tell you that nobody has mentioned the team.
Oh,
Well,
man.
why don't you mention the team and say what year?
Well, all right. I'll tell you one team he played on because actually, I take that back. He did play in Cincinnati. He did. He did. All right. So there you go. He played.
What year?
He played in Cincinnati in the 80s.
What year did he get $1 million?
I'm thinking late 70s, possibly early 80s. I don't have a year written down here. Sorry, I know how much important years are
I
to you.
want you to be able to say a year just because it makes you.
Hey,
so
let's
happy.
not let's not have this be our Waterloo.
All right, next question.
What
Who-
position?
He was an outfielder. Assuming we're still talking about baseball, she just yelled out what position. Sometimes she just yells that out in the middle of church. She just yelled, Tony, what position? All right, Sally, we'll talk about this tonight.
All right.
Next question. Who was Sports Illustrated's first female sports person of the year?
Billie Jean King.
Yeah, that I would say that or Chrissy Everett. Like they're kind of dicks at Sports Illustrated, so it would have been somebody who
it
would have
to
been pretty.
be someone hot.
Yeah, I think that would be my gut.
What about a
to go with.
golfer? Like, any hot female golfers?
There's a bunch of hot female golfers now. I don't know about back then. But,
First time it would have to be, or maybe Sports Illustrated could be like a swimmer.
Female.
So I think Billie Jean King is a great,
Guess.
that's a good, yeah. Especially the year that she beat what's his nuts.
Bobby.
Bobby Riggs. Bobby
Right.
Riggs, right?
Yeah.
Gina, any thoughts on that one?
I'm going to go with it was definitely a tennis player.
Okay.
What about the little girl who jumped around, the Romanian?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Nadia Comaneci.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Obviously not, because Tony seems shocked.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce that.
All
That's Tony's compilation right there.
What are the final answers here?
I'm sticking with Billie Jean.
All right.
I'm going to go with Chrissy Everett. We're going to
Okay.
stay in the tennis.
And Gina, who are you going with?
I'm going to go with it's definitely a tennis player.
All
I
right.
don't know any freaking names.
Gina says a tennis player. Okay.
Is that close? Is that going to be good enough?
Sure.
Or do I only get half the prize of nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, a few more questions. Robin Williams won.
I love Robin Williams.
And yeah, we all do. Robin Williams won a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for what film?
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is good. Good 100. Yeah. Indeed.
Gina, you agree, or do you have a different one?
I am going to say
Gina says Mork.
more for
No,
more.
no, no,
That's
no.
what I'm going to say. Was it the Fisher King?
She says The Fisher King. I love that movie,
Ooh, that
by
was
the
a
way.
good one.
That's a great
That
movie.
was a great movie.
Okay.
Jack did that movie.
Jack worked on that movie, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I love that movie. Okay. We have a few more. What was the first Disney animated film based on the life of a real person? If you think about it, it'll come to you and make sense. The first Disney animated film based on the life of a real person.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, says Sally.
He was a real boy.
That's great. That's a good question.
Yeah, I like that.
I know what it is.
Gina says she knows what it is.
Pocahontas.
Gina says Pocahontas.
Oh, yeah, that's a good answer.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
That's so great. That I want you to have that all to yourself, and I will.
Tony
I
took
will-
a big sip of water, and 90% of it landed all over him.
I have a drinking problem. Okay, next question. The male of what species testicles explode on mating and then dies?
Holy
Andy.
shit. How about like an... Repeat the question again.
The male of what species testicles explode on mating and then dies?
Maybe a spider of some sort? You
That
ever
has to be a mammal, though, right? Because,
No.
like,
Yeah.
No.
Wait. I
No,
want to know.
no,
I want to know.
this-
Wait. Whoa. I want to
wait.
know, Sally.
Oh.
How many spiders have you turned over and known that they have testicles?
I just know they have a rough row.
I gotta
life,
say, I've
like-
been embarrassed by a couple of spiders in my life.
Like the black widow, eats his, decapitates him. They have a rough time.
Right. I'm gonna say squid. Just why not?
No wonder Squidward is so depressed all the time.
That's why calamari's so delicious.
All right. Do we have any answers? Sal, you going with a spider?
I'm sticking in the insect world.
Well,
I just want to know what the purpose of that. Why would God make a creature that happens to?
well, you die happy, I guess. I don't know. All right. We have two more questions. What is, and I don't even know if I'm going to say this right, what is demisexuality? Demisexuality. D-E-M-I sexuality, but it's all one word. Demisexuality. What is it?
I don't know.
Is this an essay answer? Where's the blue book?
I have a one-sentence answer on my piece of paper here, Andy.
Demi. What's the
I don't know if
root?
it's demisexuality or demisexuality, demi.
Like
I have no idea.
demitas.
Demisexuality.
Usually demi means quarter, like in French anyway, because semi would be half, demi is quarter.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. Sex,
All right.
Sex
So
foursome.
I'm going to say I know it,
Gina
and the
says
only
she
reason
knows
the only reason I know it is because my friend is a therapist, and her daughter is pansexual, and I had no clue what that was. So she ran through all of these different things with me one day.
Oh, okay.
Gina
So
says she knows.
it's somebody, if I remember correctly, that you already have like a friendship with or some other kind of attachment with.
That you already so it's based
like a friends with benefit.
an attraction to somebody that you're already friends
Like
with,
it-
or have
like
some
an-
kind of connection with.
Like emotional or a connection with.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
All right, good.
Yeah, this was a 3-hour dinner conversation one night.
I bet. All right, last question. The word masturbation is a Latin word, and this is a multiple choice question for Sally. The word masturbation is a Latin word which means, is the meaning to pollute oneself? Is the meaning to release? Is the meaning to cause bodily harm to oneself?
I thought it was. Remember, we talked about this word the other day. It was like a term for blurting. So, like saying something really fast.
Oh, that's true.
So
but
I'm
that
gonna-
wasn't the Latin meaning, was it?
All right. I was just saying, like maybe it's release, just because you're blurting. What's the other two choices?
To pollute
I'm gonna say
oneself,
pollute.
to cause bodily harm to oneself.
I'm going to go with bodily harm because it's Latin, and back then it was not something that was looked upon as a good thing.
Okay. Gina says to cause bodily harm to oneself.
Well, and I'm going to make it a trifecta and say pollute because turb. There's like disturb, mass turb. Like there's a root there somewhere, and whatever that means is going to be the
He's so
reason why.
smart, this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
No.
I
Pollute.
like the
I'm
way
going
you.
with
I like.
pollute.
I like his thought.
No, now
process
I'm going to
on
change
stuff.
my answer.
No,
Nope, so
I'm
we
gonna
can
go
have
with
one
pollute.
of each. No, I'm only kidding.
All right. So
Um,
this is a smart bunch here. Let me tell you.
The chocolate unctuary is on its way, my friend.
You lucky son of a bitch. Okay. All right. So I'll make the answers quick so you can enjoy the chocolate chunk. Okay. First element on the periodic table. Yeah, everybody got that.
So
Hydrogen.
dirty.
No, I didn't get it. Remember, I had no clue.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah, I
That's right,
cheated
yeah.
in science off of Jack. That's how we met.
Off of Jack. That's how you cheated.
That's how I met.
Jack was.
That's how I really met him.
She cheated Jack off. She cheated
Say
off
it
Jack.
again slowly. Say it again really slow.
The name of the prehistoric town in which the Flintstones live, Bedrock. Everybody knew that. The U.S. state with the longest cave system in the world. Who said Kentucky?
Me.
You did.
I did.
Gina did too. You said New York.
I did.
Kentucky is the correct answer.
Good job, you guys.
For splunking with the other word.
Spelunking. Spelunking.
Felix got bedrock.
Oh, yeah?
All right, Ked. Keep
right.
going.
The blood type that qualifies as universal donor is O.
Ooh.
Ooh. George, there you go. Babe Ruth's name was George. It was not Simon. Who said Simon?
Joan said Simon.
Joan got something wrong. Oh, whoa.
I think he was just being funny.
I'm with you on that. Babe Ruth's first name was George. George Herman Ruth. Very good, Andy. He gets extra points.
I'm gonna go enjoy a George's rod here in a minute.
The first baseball player to get paid $1 million for a single season,
Oh,
Dave Parker.
Dave Parker.
Who the hell is Dave Parker?
He played on the Pittsburgh Pirates when they were in their heyday back in the late 70s. And then
Right.
he moved on to Cincinnati Reds.
Chris
Great hitter.
Gaskin
great hitter.
said Dave Winfield, so does he get partial credit?
He gets partial credit for getting the same first name.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Dave credit.
The Sports Illustrated first female sports person of the year, Billie Jean King.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
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 All right, she deserved it.
Sure.
Jeff Bosey thought it was Wayne Gretzky.
All right. Robin Williams did indeed win his first Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for Good Will Hunting.
I am rocking it.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Did Jack work on that
It's
film?
all about Sallie.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
I think that was filmed before he was he even, what year was that?
No, that film was late 70s, 97 or something.
No.
Yeah, it
Like
was.
70s.
Oh, 97. I thought you said 70s.
Late.
He said late
He did
70s,
70s, and then he said
97 or
97.
Oh,
something.
sorry. Late
Did you
90s,
get
97.
a year, like, incorrect?
No, I said 97.
I just think
I
you
got
should
the year
pay more
correct.
attention to years. You know,
Oh,
people
I
really want to
can.
know the years.
Sallie, you're really screwing up here because he came out with that really fast. He didn't stop the conversation, did he? It wasn't
right.
like he was like, "What year was that?"
That's true.
Like, wait,
He just,
was
like-
it?
The first Disney animated film based on the life of a real life person. Gina nailed it. It is Pocahontas.
Yeah, that was a good
That was all
answer.
Gina.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The male of what species testicles explode on mating and then dies? None of you got it right. We're talking about the honeybee.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sad.
poor guy.
What, if I said spider, you wouldn't have felt bad?
No, why would I feel
No.
bad about a
Those
spider?
poor-
Honeybees are important.
Those poor male honeybees. You got the exploding testicles. You got murder hornets.
Right.
What a
Yep.
horrible life.
Well, there you go. Maybe they'll just bang a murder hornet because they're going to die either way.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what, they're going to get off.
Exactly. What is demisexuality? Gina, so did I say it right, Gina? Demisexuality or what is it?
I think it's demisexuality.
Demisexuality. Gina nailed it. Demisexuality is basically about needing to have an emotional connection with someone before becoming turned on to them.
That's everyone.
No, it's not.
Well, that's
No,
me.
it's mostly women experience
I'm sorry,
that.
you need to have an emotional connection with somebody?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
What emotional connection?
Am I saying this correctly? Emotion. Is that?
You know
Yeah.
you know the feeling though, but we're talking about those cookies you just made. That's when you're feeling that.
Oh, I am
connection.
having emotions about that.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
They're delicious.
All right, last question, then we'll let Andy move on to those delicious things. The word masturbation is a Latin word meaning to pollute oneself.
Okay, so yeah.
To
To
pollute
pollute oneself.
To pollute oneself, yes.
But what exactly does that mean?
Do you really need me to explain this to you? Jack can show you. I think Jack can show you.
Pollute oneself? Like, I think
Film
pollute,
it.
like pollutions.
Right, pollution. You're polluting on yourself with your love
Well,
juice.
With your love juice.
Yes, please
Yes.
explain it to
And
me,
it
Tony.
also-
Take a moment.
Polluting your brain. Like, you have to put a bad thing into your brain to have it happen.
Right. Oh, there you go. Andy says. See,
Okay.
Andy's talking about more of the emotional end. You have to pollute your brain and think of
Oh, that's
horrible
what that
things
is?
to get the act done. Oh, I like that better. See, Andy's smart. A lot
Like
smarter than me.
honeybees' testicles exploding while you're
Right.
doing it. That's what you need
right.
to think
A
of.
honeybee pollutes
Okay.
himself and then he dies. That's right.
Okay.
So that's a cool way to commit suicide.
Yeah, not a bad way to go. They always say like drowning is probably the best way to go if you're going to commit suicide, but now
Now we figured
Wow.
out it's
Gotcha.
masturbation.
If you could do both of them at the same time, drowning and honeybee sex.
you just go
There
to
you
go.
Bahamas.
I think that's how Michael Hutchins died, if I remember correctly. Right? The lead singer of NXS?
Yeah.
Andy Pajanos, ladies and gentlemen,
That was
thank you
very
for joining us
Thank
last
you guys
second.
very
Always a
much. Love
pleasure,
you
pal.
very much, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Andy.
the cookies. And thank you, Gina. You're the smart one here, Gina.
No, I didn't get any of them. All the sports questions.
You got
it
the
was like I
Demi
felt
one.
picked on.
You got the Demi one.
You got the Demi one, and you got the Pocahontas
Well,
one.
that's
yeah.
only because I hung out with smart people once in my life.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for playing.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, anytime.
Bye, Andy.
Andy's already
Andy's
gone.
already gone.
Bye, Sallie.
Bye, Gina.
Bye, Gina. There you go. Andy Plagano stepping in, pinch hitting for Dr. Ken Pichelle, and Gina, of course, for playing along. Thank you, guys. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So today is Tuesday. So is there quarantine life today?
No.
There's not.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this. And it looks like there's none
Let
tomorrow.
me see what Thursday brings.
So, yeah, the quarantine life shows are winding down.
Yeah, but it's
slowly because everybody's getting back to normal, which is great news. So that's good stuff. I never got to
Thursday is Bonnie,
Thursday's Bonnie Scalisi. Cool.
and then Friday is Bosie.
I never got to explain what I'm outraged about with those Beatles songs.
Can you save it?
I can save it,
Yeah.
and so you guys, big cliffhanger here,
Dun, dun, dun.
and I will definitely explain it on Thursday. You have to wait till Thursday.
Thursday.
Because we're not here tomorrow. Because Danielle is here tomorrow with Eric, who will be
Won't be
celebrating.
fired.
Eric will be celebrating the fact that he can't be fired for being
Be as
a lesbian.
gay as he wants.
Ashland tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Eric and Danielle. Sallie and I are back on Thursday. No quarantine life today. But you do have Jeff Bosey and Rich Rada tonight. No rhyme, no reason at 6:30. Oh shit! I'm not even thinking. 1:30 today. 1:30 today. Jen and Marla's Ageless Adventures return.
Inventors.
Well, that's quite the compilation. Jen and Marla's Ageless Adventures today at 1:30. Looking forward to that. I really enjoyed them last week. Again, No Rhyme, No Reason with Jeff and Rich at 6:30. Tomorrow night, don't forget Bonnie and Mandy for Three's Company, followed by MJ with Punk Rap, etc. And, of course, you have Eric and Danielle tomorrow at 11 for Ashland. And then Sallie and I are back here on Thursday at 11. Do we have any guests or anything lined up for the end of the week?
Friday, were we going to ask the Frashino Brothers?
I have not done that yet.
Well, maybe the Frishino Brothers either Thursday or Friday.
There you go. Everybody have a great day. Beautiful day if you're in this area. Go enjoy it. And